to admit.
It feels like it's gotten increasingly more polarizing to talk about guns, especially in the media. I found this out pretty quickly in some of the emails I got back from potential subjects. Yeah, the elephant in the room right off the bat is Vice being a more left-leaning show. The date 9/11/2021 is also a sensitive date. I don't see how what I'm doing is any less patriotic than if you were to go to a gun range on September 11th. Our owner has expressed immense concern over your segment. In fact, I think it's more patriotic because I'm using my First Amendment right to cover the Second Amendment. He doesn't trust news media. I mean, I'm like using 2-in-1. It left me apprehensive, not wanting to end up as part of a chop-edited anti-gun piece. Eventually, I was able to convince the Black Gun Owners Association of Jacksonville to meet with me. Florida has much more lenient laws towards guns than New York does, so that's why I decided to come down here, not to the Wild West, no, but to the wild Southeast. As members from the Black Gun Owners Association started to come in, I thought about how this group was not what I considered to be the stereotypical group of gun owners. While white men are typically the stereotype, and indeed statistically are more likely to own a firearm, the Black community isn't that far behind them, and Black gun ownership has soared during the pandemic, increasing by almost 60%. We don't really hear about a lot of Black owners. Why is that?
It's taboo for a lot of Black people to own guns. It's always being portrayed in a negative manner. We want to conflict that. We want to make sure that we are showing Black gun ownership in the proper manner, which we go about that with education. Just being more educated on how to protect yourself and what that means.
Does everybody carry all the time, sometimes, every day?
Every day, all day. I was a bus rider for almost 12 years. And sometimes I would have to be out late at night. Sometimes I wouldn't get home to 10:30, almost 11 o'clock. So just to make sure that I was able to protect myself if I had to, I went on ahead and trained and purchased a firearm.
Defense seemed to be the motivating factor for members of the gun club to have a firearm. And while I had shot a pistol before, I never received much formal training. So I asked Chanel for a proper demo.
So remember, always keep your finger
Off the trigger.
until,
So you're ready to use it?
keep your firearm unloaded until.
You're ready to use it?
All right, you're gonna make sure that your rear sight and your front sight are aligned. Inhale, exhale, pause. That's isosceles, what you're doing there, but just bring it in just a little bit.
So
Now I'm gonna tell you
again.
you're holding it tight because I can see
I know,
through
I'm
here.
nervous.
Relax, yeah, relax this hand.
Okay.
It is now loaded.
Okay.
And second trigger pull. If we're just with our middle. All right, don't look like you hit anything. All right, lay it down.
Okay, I don't think I hit anything.
You didn't. You didn't.
So I'm not a great shot. I also don't own a gun, so give me a break. I did, however, start to think about all the people who bought their first gun during the pandemic, potentially without any training. Have you had a lot of folks since the pandemic started asking for help and assistance?
Oh, most definitely. Right prior to the pandemic, before the pandemic, there was a lot of people starting to buy firearms. You're having people buying firearms that aren't fully trained. That's unacceptable. But in order to get your concealed carry, you have to have some proper training. You have to be able to take this certification and say, hey, I sat down in this class for this many hours.
Recently, I trained with two young ladies. Both of them had their concealed carry. Both of them owned firearms. Neither one of them knew how to shoot them. I had to show them how to load the magazine. I had to show them every single part of that firearm. So just think about, they have concealed carry license.
They can carry a gun.
Yeah, they can carry it, but they don't know how to use it. So think about it, all the people out here that purchase firearms that have no idea how to use it.
The sinking feeling I felt at this moment didn't last long. I finally hit the damn target out on the range, and all my worries seemed to melt away.
Finger off the trigger.
Finger off the trigger?
You got it!
I guess my whole body was that's it. I'm in the red. It's fun. There's a fun element to this, right?
It's absolutely a fun element, but it is a very serious hobby.
Yeah.
So it's not always, it's relaxed, it's having fun. Just like if we're going out shooting pool, it's serious when we're shooting.
Right.
But when my shot is over, hey, what's
That's
up?
a good shot. That's
Yeah.
fun. All right. You owe me $5.
Exactly.
As my afternoon of training continued, I became more comfortable with the gun. I started to think about the